Hello and welcome back to Rachie Reviews, and today I thought I would just share some unexpected benefits that I found out that my health insurance covered while I was pregnant. And so let's just go ahead and get right into it. So the first benefit I discovered that my health insurance completely covered was a breast pump. And this one maybe isn't as well hidden of a secret that your health insurance will cover. So as far as this one goes, I did have a little bit of difficulty at first finding a website that would fully cover my breast pump using my insurance. And so I used the main one that I would always get ads for in my pregnancy app. I used Aeroflow, and that one I found out that my health insurance did not cover a breast pump through Aeroflow, so I obviously didn't end up going with them. So you might have to do a little bit of digging to find a website that will fully cover your breast pump using your insurance. The one I did end up using was called Bump Boxes, and I was surprised at first because this website, it's actually a pregnancy subscription box. Don't ask me about it. I haven't tried the subscription box, but I did use them for their covered breast pump. And so that one ended up being covered through my insurance, and I just ended up doing some research on the options that were fully covered, and I discovered one through Lancino that seemed to have good reviews. I cross-referenced with Reddit. That's my go-to. So a lot of people on Reddit who used this Lancino pump that I ended up getting, they seem to be happy with it. And then in the Lancino breast pump box, I also got things like milk storage bags. I also got a few other accessories. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was a good sized package. So I'm very happy with it. You might just have to do some digging, either by contacting your health insurance company or just going on some different websites to try to find one that will cover a breast pump for you. And even when I did find out that a breast pump would be covered for me through Bump Boxes, not all of the models were fully covered, so I could have paid a little more out of pocket to get a different one, but I didn't want to do that. I just wanted one that was fully covered. So time will tell if this breast pump will be the right option or not, but I'm just happy it was fully covered and it seems to have good reviews online. So a second benefit I was surprised to find out that my health insurance covered was a doula. And unfortunately, my health insurance does not cover an in-person doula. That would be amazing, but they do cover a virtual doula, which I was surprised about, and I've had a few appointments with her. I'm currently at the end of my second trimester at the time of filming this. I'm 27 weeks and a few days, so getting ready to enter my third trimester of pregnancy, and I've actually found all of the information that this virtual doula has sent me and shared with me to be very helpful. She sent me so much information, and I'm happy that I ended up finding out that this was a free benefit covered by my insurance, because all the information has been great, and even just being able to soundboard ideas off of her or talk about her with frustration points that I've been having with my doctor or other providers, it's been very reassuring. So for example, some of the things that she sent me have been different exercises I can do during various stages of labor. She's also sent me information as far as getting in touch with other healthcare providers that I didn't consider before, and that's been very helpful. She's been really helpful too as far as getting me on the right track and making sure I'm setting a good timeline as far as registering for things like birth classes. I'm actually currently reading a pregnancy book right now. It's What to Expect When You're Expecting. That book has been great so far. It also has a lot of information. And some of that information has been a crossover as far as what information that this doula has given me as well. And I figured, why not if it's covered by insurance? I'm happy that I did decide to meet with her. And in the book, What to Expect When You're Expecting, I learned that doulas, they can actually help reduce your likelihood of needing a C-section. So if it's a free benefit provided by insurance, what could be the harm? So I'd highly recommend you look into that. My insurance covers, I believe, 8 prenatal visits and 4 postnatal visits with her. So I have already put on my calendar all of the prenatal visits with her. So I am planning on keeping all those appointments, and then I'll also plan on setting up and meeting with her after the baby is here. And the last benefit I was surprised to learn that my health insurance covered is a lactation consultant. And similar to the virtual doula, my health insurance does not cover an in-person lactation consultant, but they do cover a virtual lactation consultant. And my health insurance covers 2 prenatal visits with them, and I believe 4 postnatal visits with a lactation consultant. And I have already had 1 prenatal visit with one of the consultants, and I'm happy I did because, again, it was a plethora of information, but it was all good information, and it was all things that I didn't consider. So for example, I learned about things like breast pump accessories, and just having that additional information I think will be really helpful. And so the lactation consultant I met with, she recommended we meet next time when I'm around 36 or 37 weeks pregnant. And so I'll plan on meeting with her again at that time, and hopefully I am a little bit more familiar with all of the information that she has sent to me via email, and I've hopefully grown a little more familiar with the breast pump of my choosing. And I'm especially looking forward to having those postnatal visits available, because I think it'll be so helpful if some kind of breastfeeding issue does pop up after giving birth. I think it'll just be great to have that support system in place, and it'll be convenient because she is virtual. So I will have more options as far as meeting with her. So those are just a few of the unexpected benefits I learned that my health insurance covered while being pregnant. So if you also have health insurance, I'd recommend looking into any of these benefits. You might be surprised to learn what your health insurance plan covers. They might even cover some additional unexpected benefits. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.